He and I met in college. He was trying to get me to give him a chance all throughout college, and I kept saying no. But last night when he was giving his speech as the best man, I was feeling so nostalgic, and I was kind of feeling a little bit of regret. I was like, you know, I kind of have this feeling that he was the one that got away. The thing that I wanted the entire time was in front of me the whole time.
Men have shut down the friend zone, and these women are just losing their minds because men refuse to be friend zoned by them. Let's jump right into it.
Fortunately, I am no better than any of the emotionally unavailable men that have ever broken my heart, because I too used to be extremely emotionally unavailable. And I can now say that I truly understand why men will come back to one specific woman over and over again, because the one that got away, it's real. And maybe I'm generalizing here. I know that men go back to women for other reasons, but I choose to believe that some of them actually are just emotionally unavailable and get afraid to commit to someone and push that person away.
She says that she used to be emotionally unavailable, even though her blank face and glassed over eyes prove that she is still unavailable, but she will never admit that because in her eyes, she somehow still has to be the victim, even when she's trying to admit that she's wrong.
Which is exactly what I did when I was 25 years old. So I was at my friend's wedding last night, and the best man at her wedding was actually the first man that I have ever had any sort of relationship with in my adult life. He and I met in college. He was trying to get me to give him a chance all throughout college, and I kept saying no. And then a few years after college, I finally decided to give it a go. So like, this man was pursuing me hard, but me being the 20-something-year-old I just viewed him as a friend.
She only viewed him as a friend because she wasn't attracted to him. But now that she's older and she has fewer options, she decided to shoot her shot long after graduation and after he moved on with his life. That's not something an emotionally available woman is really supposed to do, in my opinion.
And because of that reason, I just couldn't view him as anything else. But anyways, this man saw me and still sees me to this day exactly the way that I strive to be seen by a partner. I just didn't realize it at the time. He could read me like nobody else, and I would barely even tell him anything, but he just somehow saw right through my soul. And that's exactly the kind of relationship that I'm looking for.
You can tell this woman is desperate and thinks that man is supposed to be her backup plan, but what she doesn't realize is how disrespected men feel when a woman they like treats them that way. We are not backup plans to these women. It's not our job to save them.
But when I was 25 years old, I was not self-aware to the level that I'm at now. I had done absolutely zero healing work. I had no idea why I was terrified of this man getting close to me and actually wanting to get to know me as a person. And this is the really difficult thing about emotional unavailability, is there's a part of you that really enjoys being with that person, but at the same time there's a part of you that is trying to pull away so bad.
This is just a long-winded way of saying that she didn't find him attractive back in college, but now that she's older and her options have dwindled, she's now willing to settle for the dude who stayed in her friend zone. There was no healing work that was done. She's just desperate.
Even though you know deep down that this person is really good for you. And that's exactly what I was doing. He made me feel really safe. He made me feel really seen, but for some reason, I just couldn't allow myself to fully commit. So ultimately I ended it. I self-sabotaged it, and I kept looking for reasons as to why things couldn't work out between him and me. Luckily we didn't end on bad terms. We still will catch up to this day.
She had a guy who was treating her well, and despite him doing everything right and making her feel safe and seen, she still turned around and broke his heart. She takes no accountability for it because she refuses to admit why she did it in the first place.
Luckily we didn't end on bad terms. We still will catch up to this day. But last night when he was giving his speech as the best man, I was feeling so nostalgic, and I was kind of feeling a little bit of regret. I was like, you know, I kind of have this feeling that he was the one that got away. Because now that I'm more mature, now that I've done more work on myself, now that I have so much more life experience than I did when I was 25 years old, I'm realizing that The thing that I wanted the entire time was in front of me the whole time. I just didn't see it because I didn't know at the time that that was what I needed. And that's the funny thing, is that I think a lot of the times we don't realize what we really need because we're so focused on what we want. And that's not to say that you can't get what you want, but a lot of times what you actually want isn't what's best for you.
That guy wasn't the one that got away. That was the one that she threw away, and there is a massive difference. And what she doesn't realize is that even if she did try to get with this guy back in college, it wouldn't matter. She would dump him for a frat guy because she's not capable of being loyal.
Wait, why don't you guys just come to Miami?
I'm broke. I'm a college student.
I'll obviously fly you guys out.
Can we come? Yes.
I'll put you guys...
We would so go.
Hold on, I'll call my jet guy right now. You want me to put you on a jet right now? Hold on, let me call him. His name's Isaac. Let me call him real quick.
Easy.
Are you guys actually down or no, you're not?
I'm actually down.
You guys are...
No,
Okay.
we actually,
Easy peasy.
You guys are down? Okay.
We'll do anything. Me and Elena, like besties. We'll go anywhere.
All right. Let me call my jet guy. Wait. But you have a boyfriend, though.
Well, okay. Well, they're not together. We're not
course.
together.
Oh, you sure you're not together?
I know they're not together. She's just stupid. Lauren!
Tell me the rundown. Tell me the real rundown here. Give me the rundown.
Okay, so basically what happened is, like, I came to college, like, he didn't go to college, and, well, it all started with this internship with the UNM football team, and...
If this dude were to call up her boyfriend and ask if they were in a relationship, he would answer yes. The only reason why she says they're not together is because she would rather have a free trip to Miami and hang out with a streamer than stay loyal to her man.
So me and the guy went on 6 dates, and after 6th date, he told me that if we're not going home together, we won't be seeing each other anymore.
Based.
I told him, okay, well, wait in the car. I'm gonna go up and clean up. I'll call you when I'm ready. Literally, I went home, showered, and went to bed. Like, what the hell is this ultimatum about? Who is gonna go for that?
It's funny to watch her try to be the victim in this scenario. She was clearly using this guy for as many dates as she could, and the second he makes it clear that he wants some intimacy, she shuts him down. But if this guy was Chad, of course she would be in bed with him before the first date even ended, let's be real.
I saw this creator on here say how for the right man, you have to do nothing at all, and for the wrong one, you will be doing everything and it will never be enough. And it's so true, because when I first met my husband, I did not have to prove myself. I did not have to work for him. I didn't have to perform. Like, I didn't have to do absolutely anything. He just knew what he wanted, and he pursued me. He put in the effort.
If a woman is saying that all she needs to do is exist for the right man, she is making it clear that she is settling for you. If she actually wanted to be with you, she would be putting in effort to make things work, but she clearly married a simp. That's why she promotes this stupid message.
I just had to be there, because as a woman, you should never have to prove your worth to anyone. You should never have to sit here and beg for someone to choose you, because that is not the way that we're supposed to live. That's not the way that we're supposed to function. Men have always been the ones who have to prove themselves. They have to prove who they are. They have to earn your trust, earn your respect, earn your commitment. Men have always had to offer something to you for you to, settle with them. It's never had to be the other way around.
This woman has no idea what she's talking about. Respect and trust are a two-way street. Both people need to earn each other's respect, and if she feels entitled to that simply because she exists, then it's clear that she neither respects or trusts you, but still expects everything from you.
No, because you know what I'm realizing? I actually, as much as I hate men, I do want a boyfriend, because look at me. I need somebody to take me places in fall. What the fuck?
I lied. I want to fall in love. I want to have a crush on somebody. Ah!
Sorry, how many carats is this?
Oh, what do you mean how many carats is that?
I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be that many.
What do you mean?
It doesn't seem to be that many. It's not really that, like, shiny.
It's insane how these women will get into relationships with dudes even if they hate them. Whether it's for attention, boredom, or the hope that she will get some shiny objects, it's all just to consume something, and they will give nothing in return because apparently it's not their job.
It's still a diamond bracelet.
Diamonds?
Yeah, it's diamonds. You wanted a diamond bracelet. I don't know how many carats it is.
What a bozo.
It's not really the biggest diamonds ever. I mean, I can hardly see them.
What do you mean?
Like, how many carrots is this?
I don't know. I don't know. It was a diamond bracelet and it was a decent price, so I just bought it.
Okay, a decent price. That's for our anniversary. Your budget?
What do you mean? It was on sale.
If that man really wanted to infuriate her, he should ask her to define what a carrot actually is, and then watch her as she gets offended at such a question, because she clearly has no idea. She just hears these things on social media and just assumes that she knows what she's talking about.
Dude. It was on the sale. You got me an on the sale diamond bracelet for our anniversary. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll just go Cartier as well for you.
Yeah, I mean, you did get me Cartier earrings.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What am I gonna do with Cartier earrings? Like, I don't need earrings. I need like a watch or maybe
a watch. Do you know how much a watch costs? It costs like £10,000.
Well, it's our anniversary. I would have expected you to make an effort. I didn't
make an effort. This costs like £1,000, and the bracelet costs like £1,000.
This is like not real.
Well, it is real.
This is not real jewelry.
He spent almost $1,400 on her anniversary present, and we all know that if she did buy him something, it was nowhere near the same dollar value as what she got. But that doesn't matter because it's also his job to shower her with presents, and she doesn't have to do a thing.
I want to take you out to coffee for a first date. They don't like you.
Oh, here we are on this subject again. Why would he ask her out on a date in the first place if he didn't actually like her? The logic isn't working here.
They just want to see if you'll be there so they can come back and pick you up and play with you whenever they want.
A first date is basically just an interview to see if two people are compatible. Why throw a lot of money around just for that? That doesn't make any sense.
That woman has it backwards. If she gets angry over a coffee date, then she doesn't like you. If she truly wanted to date a guy, she would gladly meet him for coffee, no questions asked. But if she's demanding more, it's because she wants to fleece you for all you're worth. Let's be real.
They want to be your pen pal. They want to reach out to you when they're feeling like they need some type of emotional connection and they need to remind themselves that they're still alive, but they don't actually want to take you seriously. They don't want to take you anywhere.
Something to consider. If one individual keeps encountering the same problem over and over again with different people, maybe the problem isn't the people. Maybe it's the common denominator.
Women like this love this idea that men just plan these overly elaborate schemes to somehow torment women for no reason outside of wanting to hurt their feelings. Most men don't have the time for such nonsense. Men are not actively trying to go after these women in any way, but that never stops a modern woman from insisting that she's an eternal victim, it seems. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.